My name is Kaseya Nkurabilo. I'm 54 years old and I'm from Zambia, Africa. I was diagnosed with chronic lung fibrosis about 2 years ago, and I went through some medical therapy, but it progressed because I wasn't really paying attention to it. Eventually, I got to a stage where I was advised to have surgery. I consulted some hospitals in Zambia to see if it was I could do it in Zambia. They said they could, but me and my family were not too confident with what the outcome might have been. Then our insurance company recommended KIMS Hospital in Hyderabad, India, and they sent us through some of the doctors who are available for my condition, which ended up being a lung lobectomy was what the surgery would have to be. So they sent the name of Dr. Rohan Reddy. I read his profile. I was very impressed. He was young, he was fresh in his mind in the robotics technology that was available, and I felt confident that he'd be the right person. When we came via One Life, we arrived. When we did arrive, we were received very, very well by a gentleman called Mr. Rasul, who took us to the hospital. Right away, everything was like army service, everything. They checked us in, they booked us in, the efficiency was outstanding, where you're just being told, oh, this way, that way. So it was very, very healthy. So we had no worries whatsoever. I met with the surgeon himself, Dr. Rohan Reddy, very friendly gentleman. He had his own team. He explained to me my condition, he explained the surgery, and he was very open about my situation. Initially, everything seemed in order, but after he did some investigations, he found that my condition was worse than it was. And to be very honest, thank God we came, because that situation in itself that arose meant that if we had gone somewhere else, would have probably ended up in a longer situation. Anyway, the surgery was carried out. Instead of 4 hours, it was 13 hours. The surgery was very successful. The team did their work. I went into ICU. ICU was also another level of efficiency, care. Everybody was in charge. Everything was just flowing. After being discharged from ICU, we went back into the main post-operative room. There again, they're very efficient. They checked on me every day. The nursing staff, the cleaning staff even were very organized, very friendly. Kitchen staff, everything was just, it's a unit. What I discovered is they operate from the kitchen, from the cleaner, from the top guys to the bottom. It's just one machine working together. And it was quite amazing. I've never actually seen a hospital that works like a military base, where everything was organized. Time, food. Dietitian came to see me, asked me, what do you want to eat today, tomorrow? It was just very well organized. And also for my therapy too, afterwards, obviously, I need to go into therapy for my lungs. And all the physiotherapists were on point. I had about 3 or 4 of them coming in to see me for different types of therapy. Dr. Sachi, Teg, they were just I was very impressed. And it was, the nurses were very friendly, very helpful. A young lady called Solochi was Solochina, very attentive, very caring. And it just made me feel I was getting better without medication. just the environment was very conducive to how I was feeling. Then we got discharged. Mr. Rasul, again, who's more of the liaison and venue. And then I met, I think, who was their manager, Mr. Rajanagu, who was very Raganaju, who was just also a very organized gentleman. He just asked, what is the problem? What do you want? And it happened the way we wanted, not long stories or anything, just smooth. So my experience from leaving Zambia up to right this minute is I would come back here every time. Whatever I'm sick of, I will be back to this place. So I was very happy, very impressed.
Yeah.
And
Dr. Rohan Reddy.
Dr. Rohan Reddy, on top of it, this gentleman is out of this world, to be very honest. From the day I met him till I met him last on Thursday, very caring, bedside manner. He's just going with you. And
surgeon.
Oh no, the man, I've got no words to say. Very skillful, very caring. He knew what he was doing. There was no waffling. He explained, this is a situation. He explained, this is good, this is bad. He was very honest. And I'm just so impressed with him that I wish he could just come to Zambia and come and start helping us there. Because the man has got the personality, he's got the skills, and on top of that, he's young. And obviously being young in a medical field, he's going, wherever he's going a long way. So I'd like to thank Kim's Hospital, the management, Mr. Nagaraju for his outstanding care of me, and Dr. Reddy and his whole team, the therapists, everybody. I'll be very honest, the whole experience, I think 20% of me getting better was just the experience of how they took care of us. And Hyderabad, I never heard of Hyderabad. Very beautiful place, very peaceful, very beautiful people, and it's just quite amazing. I always thought India was Bombay and Mumbai, but otherwise India, you have to travel to Hyderabad to really come and experience a beautiful place. And if you come, I hope you're coming to Kim's, because it's world class. Have hats off is all I can say.
So I came as the attendant to Kaseya, my spouse, and from the time we arrived, I'd like to attest that everything worked very smoothly. I was alone here in a very strange country. I wasn't sure what would happen, but my fears were laid to rest all the time, because everybody explained at every stage what was going on. The surgery did take longer than what we expected, but I was told beforehand what the complications might be. I was made to understand completely what could go wrong, and I think I was at peace throughout. I knew nothing would go wrong and that he was in safe hands. After the surgery, the post-care was amazing. All the doctors, the nurses, even the guards, the service people at the elevators, the drivers, everybody's been amazing. It's been our issue was made much more simpler because of the amazing service that we experienced. And I'd like to thank everybody, Mr. Raganapu, Rasul, Venue, especially Dr. Rohan Reddy. I'd just like to say that he's an amazing surgeon, and may God richly bless everybody for all the hard work that you're doing. I do hope King's Hospital will continue to thrive so that more and more people can get attention. I met a lot of Zambians while I was here. Some of them experiencing issues like cancer, kidney problems, liver problems, and so on. And it's just amazing that the technology that this hospital has and the skills that are there I'm so happy that people can get healed because of this amazing technology and efficiency that you have. Thank you so, so much.